Hello everybody, this is Zaxter99. Tonight it's 3 o'clock in the morning where I'm at. The Cowboy Green Bay game, divisional playoff game, got over 13 hours ago. I'm just a fan. The game, the way the Cowboys lost, it's still haunting me, and I can't sleep. And I'm just a fan. Can only imagine what it feels like to be a player like Jason Witten here. This is Jason Witten after the game. A guy who's put his heart and soul for so many years into being the best tight end, one of the best tight ends in the game. To see a game end in the fashion that it ended. Could you imagine what's going through these Cowboys players, the coaches, the staff? Like I say, I'm just a Cowboys fan. All I do is watch them on TV every week. I get excited during the off season, get excited when it gets closer to the NFL season because I want to watch my Cowboys and see how they do every year. I get excited to watch the draft, see what new players they get on their team. But I'm just a fan. And this hurts, to get this far and see your team get this far and then lose. It hurts, no matter how the game ends, no matter what happens. To get this far, and just like Detroit last week, to get this far and lose, it hurts. But I want to go ahead and talk about something. I want to talk about something that Dallas Cowboys players, if any of them ever watch this video, probably not ever going to happen. But I want to talk about something that every Dallas Cowboy player right now should take to heart and should be worth as every bit as much as a Super Bowl trophy. I'll talk about that right after this. Zaxter 99. I think a lot of people that aren't fans of a sport, they look at us, guys like myself that get so upset about a loss or watching their team lose or whatever, and they don't really understand what it's about. Why we could almost seem like we're depressed or be angry or almost cry, you know, based on watching our team lose. Um, I gotta admit, I was watching Des Bryant, and I was watching Tony Romo and their conference calls after the game, and it damn near put me to tears. Watching the frustration in their face, Tony Romo's face, you know, um, it sucks to see guys that you follow, that you watch week in and out, that you get this passionate about, be that frustrated, be that let down by a game like they had today against the Green Bay Packers. And this isn't about the last call being reversed. It's not about nothing like that. A loss of this magnitude, a loss this far in the playoffs, hurts. And I think the big reason it hurts so much as a fan and for the Dallas Cowboys is because before this season, nobody in their right mind expected the Cowboys to even have a winning season. Most people figured they'd be far below what they had last year with an 8-8 season because they lost star players uh, from the defense. They lost DeMarcus Ware, who's one of their best defensive ends. They uh, they lost some big guys, and then like Sean Lee got hurt, one of their best defensive new uh, linebackers. He was out for the season, and nobody expected the Cowboys to do as well as they did. But with Rod Marinelli coming in and coaching these guys in the defense, he made them believe. He made them believe that they could stop some of these high-powered offenses. And with that belief, they did. And they showed it week in and week out. And they kept the Cowboys in games. And their offense is explosive. We already know that. But drafting Zach Martin helped light a fire in their running game. They stayed devoted and committed to their running game. And they went out there with a strategy that they completely changed who they were on offense and dedicated themselves to the run and to protection of their aging quarterback, Tony Romo. And they made believers of us all. So with that, you can talk about how amazing it was, and I remember it myself, watching Jerry Jones come in and bought the team in 1989, drafted Troy Aikman. I remember how excited I was then. And I mean, I was in high school then. I was like, 16, 17 then. I remember games like the catch, 1982. I was a 10-year-old boy, and I still remember that game and how upset I was. So if I can remember games like that, and games like that can affect me as a fan for all my life, you can only imagine what games like this do to the players that suffer these losses. And it's not just the Cowboys or anything like that, even though I'm focusing on the Cowboys in this game in this season for this video. But I think the Cowboys should be damn proud of themselves, because as much as everybody remembers the Cowboys from the early 90s that, turned the team around, and how Jimmy Johnson came in and turned that team upside down and got them from a 1-15 season to 2 years later, I think they were in the playoffs. And they won 3 Super Bowls. 3 Super Bowls in 4 years it was. I think this group of guys here this year are more phenomenal than the Cowboys were back in the 90s, because they did more with less this year. They made people believe in them. Nobody believed in the Dallas Cowboys before the season. This year, the Cowboys made believers out of a hell of a lot of football fans, whether they were Cowboy fans or not. Even Green Bay fans, I guarantee you, were nervous and scared about what the Cowboys might do, that the Cowboys might knock their team out of the playoffs today. The Cowboys this year showed that with belief in yourself, with belief that you can do anything, you absolutely can. When everybody in the whole world doubts you and mocks you and laughs at you, you can succeed. And the Cowboys have succeeded big time, even though they didn't make the Super Bowl, even though their season ends here today, and they are let down and upset and probably in tears, and I'm sure they can't sleep tonight either. But they did succeed in such a big way with what they've done and what they had. Look at the Cowboys last year and you look at them this year, and it's a night and day difference. So hats off to the Dallas Cowboys, to the coaching staff, to Rod Marinelli, to Jason Garrett, to everybody involved with the Dallas Cowboys, for showing and proving to the whole damn world that when you believe, anything can happen. When you have teamwork, when you work together as a team, you can achieve anything. Cowboys had a phenomenal season, and this is a season that, despite how it ended and how let down they are, this is a season that should go down in history to show the future of every sport, that all it takes is the belief in yourself that you can do it. And with that belief alone, if you really believe it in your heart, you can achieve anything. And that's not just about football, that's about people in life. It's about getting the job that you want. It's about doing whatever it is in your life that you want to do. The Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys this season, prove that you can do it. And that is something that, to me, is worth more than any Super Bowl trophy that they can possibly hold up. The Cowboys have some class acts on their team. Tony Romo, Jason Witten, a number of others. Hats off to all you guys. I want to go ahead and thank you guys for one of the best seasons, one of the most amazing seasons that I've ever seen since I was a little kid, back in, way back in the 70s, watching the Cowboys for however many years. I want to thank the Dallas Cowboys organization and the NFL for truly one of the most fantastic seasons I've ever seen of any team. I want to thank you viewers as well. Be sure you put your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Be sure you rate this video. Be sure you hit that subscribe button in the upper right hand corner if you're not already subscribed, so that you get notification of all my future videos. And remember, everybody, the 2014 Dallas Cowboys this year turned non-believers across the world, millions and millions of people, into believers of the Dallas Cowboys. All you got to do is believe in yourself. And with that, you can do anything your little heart wants to do. Take care, everybody. This has been Zaxter99.